And now, World Improv Network proudly presents Community Court.
When two parties cannot solve a dispute, no. Community Court is there to solve the problem, see.
All rise for the most honorable, not quite a judge, Jonathan Vicarro.
Thank you so much there. Cliff, we're getting somewhere.
Hey.
You know, not quite, but almost.
Nope.
You know, I mean, that's like, that's about as good as I can expect.
Well, because you're not actually a judge.
No.
You just sort of play one on TV.
I do, and, you know, but so does Judge Judy.
True.
You know that she has the highest television contract of anybody in entertainment.
Yep.
And she is very similar to me, actually.
Except she does have a law degree.
She does have a law degree. However, she was looking to get into pottery after college, and then she got into law instead for television.
And you were a noted potter before you took over.
Correct, and a carpenter as well. That's right, Junior. I'm building Junior a new baby house. You know, like a little tiny town.
Is that like a dog house?
Well, yeah, for babies.
Okay.
You know, because I feel like at this point in time, since my brother hasn't seen Junior in about 6 weeks or so, that I'm just going to build him his own house and raise him as my own. The adoption papers are taking a little bit longer. It might not happen. But if nonetheless, I can make Junior feel like he has his own sanctity, his own place that he can be, you know, himself. You know? That's awful fatherly of you, Jonathan.
I
appreciate that.
I just got to say, I hope I never have to see you on the other side of this bench in here with brother against brother. Yeah, I don't want to see it either, Junior. I don't.
Yeah, that would be sad.
The law can be a sticky wicket.
Yeah, it's true. I've learned that, and especially when you have family involved.
Yeah.
Okay, well, let's get on to a matter, I guess, that is why we're here. That has nothing to do with me or my brother, or in that case, even you being the voice of reason. Well, today we've got a very interesting one. Matter of fact, as my brother would say, it's a doozy.
Ooh, boy.
And this comes out of legend, okay? This one right here is very near and dear to my heart because I think it is to most people's heart. It is a legendary case. However, it's a case that went bad and seems to be a little bit sour right now. And it is Tarzan is suing Jane for not getting royalties from her modeling contract.
Tarzan sue Jane.
Yes, I can see that, Tarzan. Boy, after all these years, you finally decide to bring this to a court of law.
Tarzan's sad.
Yeah, I can see that in your face. What finally made you decide to litigate against your sweetest Jane?
Tarzan not popular anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Jane very popular. Jane no share her income with Tarzan. Jane and Tarzan have domestic partnership, but partnership not so partnery now.
Junior, he can understand that, given his current situation with my brother and I. Okay, so you're saying that she's withholding royalties from modeling contracts. And what kind of royalties do you feel she owes you that are due to you?
Tarzan feel he equal partner in home. Tarzan cook, Tarzan clean, Tarzan take care of animals. Jane work all day. Tarzan make home for Jane. Jane not grateful.
Your Honor, I just want to say this is horrible because that's not true. I do just as much homemaking as Tarzan, and he doesn't have to wear a conch shell around his breast and his groin and sit out in front of people with lights and reflector shields and stuff and take photos with pythons and other snakes and deadly animals in the jungle.
You no look unhappy in photos.
I don't, Tarzan, because I'm trying to make, something of myself. I just don't want to be running around the jungle anymore, frolicking around with stupid animals and stinking.
Animals not stupid. Well, animals family.
Well, you're kind of right, but you know what, Tarzan? Sometimes I think you're stupid. Jane, there's no reason for personal attacks here in this courtroom. It was just stick straight to... See, Tarzan. Cliff, can you do me a favor and give him some Kleenex and possibly maybe a saline wipe because it looks like he's drooling out of his nose right now.
Yep.
Okay. Tarzan.
Tarzan grateful for face
Well,
cloth.
Jane, again, let's get to let's stay to the point here, and that is your Tarzan is saying that you're withholding royalties from modeling contracts and you're not paying him. And since you guys are in a domestic partnership, which you definitely qualify for that after all these years, why is it that you don't feel entitled to have to at least share some of that? Well, I mean, clearly, I'm the one there that has to sell herself as a sex object in the Amazon. And, he just can sit there in the background and just kind of play with his coconuts and skin little branches and twigs in front of his animal friends. And then I come home and I'm tired, I'm exhausted, and then he expects me to heat up the chili. Is that true, Tarzan? Do you actually have to heat up the chili when Jane comes home from a long day of modeling?
Not all time, but sometimes Jane come home later than she say and not call, so dinner get cold. Tarzan mad at Jane for not being communicative, so Tarzan make Jane heat her own food.
So is that a passive-aggressive approach to basically trying to get her to correct her behavior?
Yes. Tarzan just want to know when Jane will be home. Tarzan miss Jane.
Junior, I know. I miss your brother too. I'm sure you miss your father. But maybe one day you'll forget about those things. Well, the thing is that, Jane, please turn off your cell phone in the courtroom. You're not going to take modeling contracts right here in front of us. They can wait. But that is IMG calling, and I'm about to sign an agency deal, so I'm sorry, Judge. If I need to take a call, then I'm going to take a call.
Oh, sorry. I'm going to have to confiscate that cell phone.
Thanks, Cliff.
These are serious legal proceedings.
Appreciate that, Cliff. Jane, you've been warned once. Again, I will throw you out of court for contempt, and you will not get to have any ruling in your favor.
This exactly what Tarzan talk about. Jane so absorbed with career, Jane no have time for Tarzan. Jane no have time for love.
That's pretty sad. Jane, I mean, you guys have been together for a long, long time. You've made movies together. You basically have brought about childhood vernacular. You brought about childhood upbringings and imagery and positive reinforcement, and yet you don't love Tarzan anymore. Is that correct? No, I don't. Never loved him anyway. He was just a matter of convenience for me. So one day I can maybe move on to something bigger and better, like maybe Donald Trump or something.
Tarzan object.
What's the objection?
Jane say hateful things. Jane heard Tarzan. Tarzan feelings are sensitive.
Tarzan, it's like, I will always love you, but it's just sometimes, people grow apart, and I want to be the next cover model on Sports Illustrated, and I think you're holding me back.
Tarzan no want hold Jane back. Tarzan want support Jane. Tarzan want to be shoulders on which Jane stands to become greater than both. Tarzan love Jane.
Oh,
Tarzan want to bear Jane's children.
Oh my God, Tarzan, I've been waiting for you to say that for years. I just been lashing out because you've been clamming up and not telling me these things.
Tarzan, sorry. Tarzan not no feelings well. Tarzan scared.
I know you're scared too, Junior. I understand. Well, Jane, sounds like to me that there's a window of opportunity here to rectify this and to move on in a really strong partnership. I mean, I can see Tarzan really wanting to reach out to you and to really try to make this work. Would you consider, if you were to go on the next 3 or 4 modeling shoots, and after those next 3 or 4 modeling shoots, if you still don't feel comfortable with Tarzan or don't feel like he's helping you stand on the shoulders to be greater than both self, as he has said, then at which point in time I would say I will defer any sort of royalty payments to Tarzan, But if not, then we should have an equal partnership here under the law, which is common law marriage. Would that be okay with you? Oh my God, I'll just give Tarzan a chance. 3 more shoots, is that it, Your Honor? Yeah, that's it. Then okay, Tarzan, it's like, oh my God, if you can make us stand taller than together, separate, but as a building so tall, then, oh my God, maybe I can actually make the Sports Illustrated cover with your help.
Tarzan love Jane. Tarzan do all make Jane better. Tarzan not passive-aggressively lash out anymore.
Well,
Tarzan try to be better, man.
Okay, does that mean you, make sure the chili is still warm when I come home from a long day?
Tarzan just hope Jane call. Let Tarzan know Jane be late.
Tarzan, but I don't know if you know how to read, a text message.
Tarzan can read. Tarzan been going to University of Phoenix while Jane at shoots. Oh. Tarzan get degree. Tarzan better himself.
Oh my God.
For Jane.
Oh, can you send me a text right now so I can see your great progress? Here's my phone. And ignore that ring or the message from IMG.
Yeah.
Cliff, that's fine. Give him the phone. That's okay. You can try it out. And give the phone back to Jane as well.
Thank you.
Okay. Oh my God. Tarzan, you love Jane? Oh my God, with a fist bap? Oh. My God, I love you, Tarzan. Okay.
Tarzan love Jane.
Well, I think we have that settled here then. Cliff, why don't you make sure they can have their cell phones? And that's good to see. And we're going to have no summary judgment whatsoever in this case. And we're just hoping that we don't see you back in court in the next 6-7 months. And I wish you all the best of luck and happily ever after.
Listen to the Win podcast from the KZKO webpage or find their show streaming on YouTube. Stay tuned for Talking Points with Shabazz Davis.
Stay tuned. We'll be right back with another exciting segment for Win on KZKO The Vibe.